Also Dope Network Battle Talk. Before I even get started, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to the sponsor of tonight's show. All right, the sponsor of tonight's show is 318 Sweet Shop. Okay, I'm gonna put his contact information up here. So y'all make sure y'all hit my boy up. And yes, the food is good because he loaded me up with lots of samples and I tore it up. I was supposed to do a video, telling people how it tastes, but I ate the food before I even pressed the record button. So the video is no good. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all hit up my boy Conrad Patterson, 318 Sweet Shop. All right. So let me go ahead and get down to who I got on Battle Talk today. All right. Oh my God. Go ahead and I ain't got time.
But I'm T Neal, Trinity, Penn State, the king of the big niggas, you know what I'm saying? Battle rap, old head, I consider myself, I don't really like to be self-proclaimed, but I feel like I am a Shreveport battle rap legend, you know what I mean? So
okay, you know what? And I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that because anytime, the conversation that I've had with people, anytime Shreveport vet or Shreveport legend come up, for some odd reason, I don't know, your name comes in the picture. So
yeah. I didn't put in a little work, you know what I mean?
I can't. I'm not gonna deny that. I mean, I ain't gonna fake on you, T Neal. I'm not gonna fake on you. Your name always come up in the topic.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And I always tell people as well, even if no one else's opinion matters, T Neal opinion matters.
I'm Mr. My opinion matters. And the reason
opinion matters.
Mr. My opinion. And the reason for it is because I feel like people say I'm biased to Penn State. So, but outside of that, that's fam, I don't care. But outside of that, I feel like I call it, I just call it down the middle. I keep it real, I don't really, because nobody gets better by you lying to them. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Like, so I just I keep it 100. I'm one of the unks. You know what I mean? Like, your uncle, go put his hand on my shoulder. Hey man, let me tell you, you're messing up, or this what you're doing good. So that's what I try to do.
And I think that's absolutely great. So hopefully to all the new battle rappers coming up, anybody trying to get into battle rap, no matter where you at. Hopefully between here and there, as I chat with the legend, the legend, and the legend T Neal, did you get some tips and tricks about how to make it in the battle rap game? So when I first and I've been friends with T Neal for years. We getting up in age, so like it's really a solid, at least a solid almost 20.
Facts. Yeah.
It's a solid almost 20.
Yeah.
So when I first got wind that you were battle rapping, I honestly was not surprised.
Yeah.
I honestly, between you and Styles, I honestly was not surprised because that's all we did was freestyle something or so honestly, I wasn't surprised. When I seen you in action, I was like, okay, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna gas you up, but
I know this. I know.
I wasn't gonna gas you up.
I know it.
But I was like, okay, T Neal, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what made you get into battle rap?
Man, it was Styles' fault, man. But and that's the short answer. But so I don't remember. Of course, it was started out in Juice. I don't even remember how I caught wind of it. But rewind. I was always a battle rap fan. I didn't know other people like battle rap like me. I go back to the, the Murder Mooks, Sirius Jones. I was watching it on 106. So I was always a battle rap fan. Had no idea there were other people that like battle rap like me. So I don't even remember how I caught wind of Juice. As a matter of fact, I think I saw PJ was hosting this. It was something like that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay, this is what this is. So I got in the Juice League or whatever, and I dropped a little video. It was like 4 bars, so Big Ben had posted on a light bulb, like basically saying there was light. Kind of, I don't know nobody, but I got an ego, so that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Like, Well, hey, I mean, it wasn't heavy. I agree, but who is you to tell me? So City hit me up after I posted it. He said, "Hey, you want to battle?" And I don't remember if he asked me if I wanted to battle Big Ben or if I said, "Give me Big Ben." I can't remember, but the first he said, "You want Big Ben?" So I hit Styles up. I was like, "Let me think about it." So I hit Styles up. I said, "Hey, bro, you think I ought to try this battle rap thing out?" He was like, "Yeah, why not?" I said, "All right, all right." So I told City, "Yeah, I'll do it." First battle with Big Ben. My first battle was with Big Ben, 3-round battle. It was at Bars in the Hood. A lot of people had canceled on that actual battle. So I think it only ended up only being 2 or 3 battles. I know on Sway Black and Stud battle that night. And then me and Big Ben and I went in there, everybody was expecting Ben to kill me, but I went in there, held my own. And I remember the reactions after that battle was crazy. And then it just kind of, just went there. And that was supposed to be, it was like Jay-Z, when Jay-Z dropped Reasonable Doubt, he said that was the only album he wanted to do. Right. And then so many years later, whatever. I was the same way. I said I was gonna do this one battle and I'm out. But battle rap is addictive.
Yeah, I agree. It happens like that, and
Yeah.
sometimes when you're good at what you do,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People
That's right. That's
steady
right.
want to see you. Just like when I was doing comedy real heavy, it's like I
Yeah.
ain't even step off stage good. When you coming back? When you gonna put
Right.
on the show? So
Yeah.
like,
That's right.
yeah, I get that.
And
Um,
it is not a battle that I go to. Man, you rapping tonight or when your next battle. So I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. So it's you right, man. And so it's definitely like that.
you see, I'm doing my best not to gas you up, right?
Now,
I'm doing
it's
my
not,
best.
but you know what? I try to remain humble, but it's hard to be humble in battle rap because battle rap is predicated on not being humble, right?
Right, right.
But I do try to but it is humbling though, real talk for people to like I said, like be asking you when you battling again and be like, oh man, I thought you was rapping, or people inboxing you. So that it is humbling, man, because to think, man, I ain't really getting it for that. I got in it for me. Battle rap is an escape. You know what I mean? And it's a challenge. I enjoy the process of creating. So that was just I was getting in it just for that. So to have actual quote unquote fans and people that's checking for you and all that type of stuff, it's humbling for real.
I
But
got you.
y'all niggas still suck. But we're not gonna
Smoke
talk
your
about
boots.
it. Yeah.
Smoke your boots.
Yeah. So
So how do you formulate your bars?
so man, it's crazy. So and I'm sure I ain't the only battle rapper that does this, but I feel like a real battle rapper can take anything and make a bar out of it. So as far as just bars themselves, like I might be sitting watching somebody a tennis commercial, and tennis. Oh, she's the racket. So all that type of stuff. So there's for me as far as formulating actual punchlines and all that. It's really no set formula. Those just kind of come out the blue, and if I think of some, I'm gonna write it down real quick because I don't want to forget it. Or if I think of a concept, I'll write it down. Now, my the angles, which is my somewhat my specialty or whatever, that just comes from me studying my opponent and seeing like, okay, what is something that I can lock in on and talk about that will make this person look a certain way after I'm done with them. Because that's part of my goal is to have the audience looking at you at a different way after I'm done with you. So that's why it's hard for me if I have a battle that gets booked and they duck or they don't show up. I can't use their material no more because my rounds are so crafted. Now, everybody has general punchlines, whatever. But a lot of my rounds was like so crafted. Like I looked through it, like man, I can't use this for nobody else. So it just a lot of times it just go to waste. Like I was supposed to battle on Big Pastor, Mississippi. It didn't happen. I can't do. I just gotta wait till I battle him because I can't do nothing with that material.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you about that as well. Or wasn't I don't know if I remember somebody I seen. Or y'all are they gonna reschedule that battle?
I mean, Stat definitely want to. It's just timing really. Like I said, I definitely probably can't do nothing the rest of this year. But just about timing or whatever. So we'll see. Because I was so looking forward to that battle because he's from Mississippi. Even though he wasn't battle rap before, he hadn't battle rap before. He was well known on the music scene, so it was a big deal
Oh, okay,
in that
okay.
city. Yeah. So and and I was coming. I was listening to the other. I said, oh man, I was definitely gonna have round of the night. So I was lit. I was
Okay.
I was ready. So but
Okay.
it happens.
Shout out to what UBL.
Yeah, shout out for real.
Lord,
Fact.
I'm like so much has changed in the U with the UBL and the
I
I State.
know.
So yeah, Stat, I'm
Shout
gonna have
out to the
you on here.
stage BL or you don't know what the
Yeah, yeah. So Stat, nephew,
yes, for sure.
you gonna be on here because you got to explain all this moving around that went on and all that there. So yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely want some clarification on that.
Right, right.
Definitely need some clarification on that. So who was the most challenging person that you've battled?
Probably and probably Trebo, man.
Oh Lord.
That was it, man. I'm gonna take the Trebo
And
battle.
I was at, if I'm not mistaken, I was at that one.
Yeah, yeah, that
I
was
was at that one.
that was bars in the hood too. That was crazy. That was crazy. And the reason that so Trebo was, I'm trying to think, was it? Yeah, I think Trebo was the most challenging. Because for me, I went into Trebo's battle very arrogant. So I had already battled Big Ben. I battled Palmer. I was feeling myself like, okay, then Ray came to me. I didn't even really watch Trebo's prior footage. So I really didn't know. I'm like, this white guy, you know what I mean? So, he came in, we in it. First round, he snapped. But I like my first round too. I had a couple of haymakers. I'm like, okay, going that first round. Then his second round came. He snapped.
Okay.
And as a battle rapper, you like, you know what? I ain't got nothing for this round. So he going through his round, and I'm like, you know what? When it got to my second round, I was just rapping it to get through it. Like, man. So in the third round, I think he freestyled a lot of it. So I feel like, I've always felt like, I'll give him the win, but I feel like the first round is debatable. He got the second round clear, and I feel like I got the third round. But however people want to call it, whatever. But for me, that one was challenging. That was the first time I went on me and Styles left. I said, "Hey, bro, I don't feel good about that one." That was the first time I left a battle like, I don't know about that one. But and it's a trip now seeing where Trebo is and when in his career, looking back on it like, like dang, that's who I battled, So but and the other thing, and this ain't no knock against him, but it's just the truth. Trebo had that wow factor because he's good. So you combine the fact that he's a white guy on the Cooper Road and he's good, that's a perfect mix for the, so but yeah, it definitely would be Trebo, and that's my boy. That's my boy for real too. Like we became real close after that too. So and that's what battle rap does. It literally like if you battle somebody, you become part of this culture. You end up actually looking at these people like brothers and stuff like that.
It's facts, facts.
For real.
I tell people all the time, I'm on the phone with a battle rapper like at least 2 to 3 times a day.
Facts, like I feel like like I said,
and that's just not just here in Shreveport or not just here in Louisiana. Like I'm on the phone with a battle rapper somewhere in America, like
facts,
2 to 3 times a day.
Like I talked to Tycoon, I talked to King Larry, that nigga Rob, hero, of course, my Penn State. It's just crazy, man. Like it's just crazy like that. That's what battle rap do, man. Like
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Death Wish right here in Shreveport. Death Wish 3rd anniversary card. And I meant to text you this earlier today. Did you have your predictions together?
I could. So the thing about it is, like, it's a couple of people I've never really I hadn't really watched a lot of people, so I really don't. It would be hard. Like I hadn't watched Bo the Great. I know Monster and Styles not battling no more. I could give you a prediction for Fool and Crash. I could do one for Bo and Bo got that nigga Rob, right? So I could do a couple of them. Mozzie got Baby James.
Oh yeah, hey Baby James.
Yeah, look at you. All the wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons. But yeah, so like I said, I know curricular, I forgot who he's about, but like it's some people I never watched him before, like so I can't, but for the people I can give a couple predictions though. Like so Mozzie and Baby James, I think Baby James go get him. Mozzie, this nephew, he go talk about me, but I just got to keep it a hundo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Baby James, he a cleaner puncher, you know what I mean? Now, but the thing about Mozzie is gonna always have a crazy haymaker every time.
Absolutely.
Mozzie is gonna always contend for bar tonight every time.
Absolutely.
He gonna do that every time, you know what I mean? And that if their battle is close, that could be the difference. But I feel like Baby James is gonna get that one. But I definitely believe that Mozzie might have the bar of the battle, but I think Baby James is gonna win the battle. So,
I got you. You know I'm rooting for nephew though.
Yeah, nephew. Yeah, he didn't. He definitely.
I root for him every time. I just don't like. Me and him gonna discuss that too when I get him on here as well, because he's always the underdog, and I don't like that.
He is. But part of it is because I think he know why, because it's always the if Mozzie do this, if he, and he's alluded to it before too, that he don't always prepare the way he should, because if like a perfectly like a prepared Mozzie, that's I mean, he's nationally known, by scouts and everything. So he just gotta. But I just personally, I like Baby James style. I'm a puncher slash angler writer, but I like punches. Which Mozzie is a puncher too. But Mozzie, he got a lot of energy and performance too. But I just like the way Baby James punch. He country as hell too. So I like. But it's funny. But I just like the way he, I like the way he punched. So I think it's gonna be a nice battle. But I think I got Baby James with that one.
Okay. I can't argue with that.
Yep.
I can't argue with that.
And then that nigga Rob and Bo. First of all, it's gonna be a loud battle. That battle's gonna be
it is.
I hope y'all got earplugs for that battle.
It is.
That battle's gonna be very loud. And Rob is one of my favorites. Like just on GP, Rob is just one of my favorites. I think I don't think Rob actually gets the just due that he deserves. Rob had put in a lot of work. He got a unique style. I really like Rob. You know what I mean? But Bo is hard to beat in Death Wish, because it's gonna be hard. And not even just, a lot of people say the gas and the crowd, and not even just that. Bo intensity and he's just hard to beat, man. I just like Bo. Bo is a very good angler. If people hadn't paid attention to it, I pay attention to it. Which Rob does. Rob is a good angler too, but Bo just has this that it factor. You know what I mean? He got it. I told him after he battled Hero, I said, bro, you go be one of the ones. Like so he just got the it factor. So
and I'm going to have Bodacious Cook right here on Battle Talk.
Yeah, so Bo just got the it factor, man. And he probably got a I don't know, it's got but when I saw the battle, I was like, ooh, I didn't see that one coming. But I think I got Bo. I don't know. I think I got Bo with that one.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's talk about what are your
Food go kill Crash too, by the way. But
that's why I ain't even asked you about that, because I knew you was gonna say it.
Food gonna smoke Crash. And that's my boy. Shout out to Crash. Food gonna smoke him. But anyway,
we'll talk about that in the building. We'll talk about that in the building. So as we see this new flow of battle rappers come in, what are your expectations from them?
They better get up here and do so. They coming in, which I never have a problem with nobody being arrogant. A lot of people say they need to pay their whatever. But I tell you what, the way that they're talking, they got to back it up. Now, so you look at who you got, like Jariel, Isaiah Jordan, E Prime, all these guys, they all talented and then their own rights, and they all have a lot, whatever they bring to the table. Like for instance, Jariel, he gonna bring the crowd, he's gonna bring the promotion, you know what I mean? He's gonna bring that that new energy. He gonna talk his shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then
You know what? He's very effective when he talks shit.
he is. He
I
know
enjoy.
what he's doing.
I thoroughly enjoy it. Okay,
Yeah,
I thoroughly enjoy it.
yeah. Like if you don't have tough skin, you
Yeah,
go fold because he go keep talking, man.
yeah.
But he just that's just what he do.
Right.
But obviously if you look at the views he got from his first battle and just the engagement he gets when he posts, he definitely brings that to the table. But also with that though, so now that the spotlight on him too. Now, you did this for your first battle. You brought a lot of hype in this and the third, but it always happens. Once you battle, the first battle hype is gone. Now we really examining you now. Like, what are you gonna say? How are you gonna sound? Because the first battle hype is over now. Now you're a battle rapper. Okay, you in here now. So now what? Now all the hype is gone. We not even grading you on us because your first battle kind of grade you on the curve a little bit. Like it's his first time, We but this,
Okay.
but in the first battle, you did a nice layup. Oh, this is first time hooping. That was a nice layup. The second battle, you do a layup. We're like, nigga, you did that the first time. What else you got?
Okay.
You had a nice mid-range jumper. Okay, now we need to see you shoot a three now. So so it ain't the same. After the first battle, we like, okay, you can't do what you did the first time, then you're gonna get the same result. So and then you look at somebody like the Isaiah Jordan. I mean, he showed that, he was pretty
That was the
polished.
rooftop, right?
Yeah, him and Coop
See,
Marley.
I missed that, and I can't think of why. I don't know where I was, or was I elsewhere? I missed the whole rooftop. I can't, because I was like, that just blew over my head. I said, yeah. So I missed it. I missed that one. I hate it too.
Yeah. Yep. So so he came in, he seemed pretty polished, so I don't know if he just started battle rapping, whatever, but he was pretty polished off top. And then you look at E Prime, somebody he's one of the people that just keep getting better every time. So to me, they kind of at the forefront. I know EC, I think he got a situation going on. So I don't know if we're gonna hear from him. Then you got the curriculums and all that type of stuff. So you got a nice little new wave coming in, but there's still some older heads that still got something to say. You know what I mean? So they ain't just gonna let them just walk through the door without hey, you ain't just, you got to earn that,
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, when do you plan on battling next?
It'll be sometime next year. I got hit up about a situation sometime next year, and of course, and so it'll be next year sometime, I'm sure. Like I said, I gotta finish some stuff for my other business. At the end of this year, I need to finish up strong because I got a couple of things couple of goals I'm trying to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll be next year sometime.
And make sure, like I said, we have Death Wish 3rd anniversary, November 20th.
Yes.
Also, I will be, and look, I sound important, like celebrity.
I will be.
I. Also, December 11th, Little Rock, Arkansas.
We are in Little Rock.
I'm there.
We are there.
Yes. I am there.
We are there, and so Crow. So Penn State is on the card.
Southwest Asian. Cocaine, yeah.
And cocaine and on Crow.
And Crow.
Crow said Crow talked a little noise about my boy the other day, man. So me and Crow got a lightweight wager going on. You know what I mean? So, he said
November 20th, Shreveport.
November 20th. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the November card. I'm gonna be out of town. I'll be in Cancun, but I will be, if they live streaming it, I'll be on the beach watching the battle. You know what I mean? But y'all, it's Death Wish, y'all already know. I support y'all 100%. Y'all already know. And shout out to Death Wish for continuing to grow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Continue to spread or whatever. And like I said, December 11th, we in Arkansas. I'm excited. Been wanting to go to a battle in Arkansas for a minute anyway. So
You can't. Oh man.
I never been to Arkansas now because so the first time Fool and Cocaine was supposed to do the 2-on-2, we was locked and loaded to make that trip, but it got canceled. And the next time they did it, couldn't make it. So yeah, this will be my first time. I'm ready.
Little Rock is cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it. I love it.
It's gonna be my first time in Little Rock and first time with a fifth. No, have I been to a fifth dimension? Was that fifth dimension when we was in Dallas? I think it was, wasn't it? When Taj battled Southwest Asian and
Yeah,
King Larry
you was
battled. Yeah,
there.
yeah, okay. Yeah, King Larry battled
Oh yeah. Cause we was like, oh, that's racist.
yeah. Right.
That was or whatever.
Thanks.
Do you have any tips for this battle for the new battle rappers that are coming in?
So, man, my biggest thing is like, first of all, you got to discover who you are, and be authentic to yourself. I think one of the reasons that if you look at anybody that has any level of fan base, whatever, they authentic, they themselves. Like you look at a Tycoon, he got his own style. You look at Fool, he got his own style. Cocaine got his own style. Bo, Palmer, the list goes on. King Larry, all these dudes, they have their own styles and they're authentic to who they are. You know what I mean? Look at me. Like I don't have a gun bar, kill Austin, because that's not me. If I got up there rapping like that, they'll be like, man, please,
Facts.
So and I don't want to be fake. I'm a witty individual. I'm a clever, so I use that as battle rap. So I try to come up with the wittiest, clever stuff, and like in the angle, that's just the way that my mind works. So I think one of the biggest things is be authentic and be true to yourself. And if you go do this, work on your craft, be serious about it. You know what I mean? Because battle rap is, to me, is something that you gonna understand what I mean when I say this. It's not something I take seriously, but when I'm booked for a battle, I take it serious, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like battle rap is not my everyday life or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But if I say I'm going to battle somebody, I take it seriously from my material to how I look on stage to I take all of it seriously. So, and I'm just the type, if you go do something, you should do it to the best ability, not at all. Now, that's not to say, and I'm speaking from experience, because there have been times where I went into a battle ill prepared and it was horrible. Marlo, Hero, I think Junior 2 times, or the 3 battles where I prepared the least, and it showed. You know what I mean? And that footage is out for the world to see. You know what I mean? So, but if you go do this, take it seriously, especially if you're trying to go somewhere. Some of us just doing it for a hobby, I still think if you sign up for a battle, you should take it seriously. But if you really consider yourself trying to go somewhere, you definitely need to take it seriously. Take advice that people give you. Stop saying everybody's hating on you. Everybody's not hating. People
right, because it's sometimes it's not hating, it's the truth.
It's the truth, you know what I mean? And I've always been the type of person. I rather the what they say, I rather the pretty truth than the ugly lie, or however they're saying it. Just be straight up with me. I can deal with it. I can deal with the truth. I can handle the truth. But it's a trip to how sensitive some of these, gun toting, killing people, all when it comes to battle, when it comes to the opinion of another individual.
Yeah.
But part of that is because people just take their stuff seriously. So, but if you go do this, I say take it seriously, look at everything. Because in battle rap, they're not just looking for the person who has the best bars. They're just part of it. They're looking for everything, what kind of charisma you have, what kind of stage presence do you have.
Absolutely. At least that's what I be looking. That's what I be looking. When I go to battle rap events, sometimes either I try to look at everything from all perspectives, but sometimes it depends on what I'm doing, how I look at stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm there and I ain't got to do nothing, I look at stuff as a fan. If I'm taking pictures, I look at stuff from a marketing branding standpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A marketing branding standpoint of the battle rapper. Like, if I'm with a league that I help with branding and marketing, I look at it from the branding and marketing spectrum of the league. You know what I'm saying? So, where do you think some of these battle rappers are slacking?
So for one, I think they're slacking in just straight up creativity. A lot of people are trying to emulate what other people are doing. And it's gonna sound messed up, but honestly, some people just not that good.
What?
Like, I mean, I really don't know the other way to put it. Some people just not that good, you know what I mean? And that's not, I'm not saying I'm the best or whatever, but I know battle rap. And some people just not good. But some people are just slacking in the key components of battle rap. You know, some people are slacking, you know, sometimes it's your delivery. You know, sometimes it's your, you know, the cadences you use, your vocal projection. So I think everybody has something that they need to work on, but a lot of the times you can get better with practice. Like, you know, I don't believe practice makes perfect. I mean, perfect practice makes perfect. So, you know, you could get better, you know what I mean? But you have to really work on it. Like if delivery is your issue, you really need to work on your delivery.
Right.
You know, if your pen is lighter, you know, you need to try to come up with better punches. You need to really work on it and stop saying stuff that we heard before and come up with better concepts and all that type of stuff. But I think that's, you know, and I think a lot of people are hard headed. Like they don't want to listen to nobody. Like we tell you, you know, we telling you something, you know, it's because it's the truth. You know what I mean? Like if we tell you need to work on this, then the third, you know, oh man, you just hate. You ain't trying to get better.
Right.
You ain't trying to get better, man. You think you done, boy, you done had 2 battles and you think you done made it. You above criticism, boy.
Yeah.
You done had 2 battles and you done choked in both of them. And we tell you that you need to work on something and we hate, man, if you don't sit down somewhere.
Right.
And the other thing is I think you see people, and you can always tell people who get in battle rap who weren't really nothing in their other life or didn't really have nothing going on. Now they get in battle rap and they're quote unquote somebody and the shit go to their head. You know what I mean? You can't tell them nothing. You know, you get a little notoriety, you know, a couple people know your name outside of your normal world, and you know what I mean? And now you can let it go to your head and people can't tell you nothing. But you could always tell the people who are somebody with or without battle rap, you know what I mean? Because they carry themselves a little different, you know what I mean? So
I got you. For me, what I look at is I guess that's just me because I know when I support somebody, I like to support them fully. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me, I be looking for merchandise.
Yes. So something beyond just the rapping. Yeah.
I think a lot of battle rappers, period, not just new ones, old ones. You know what I'm saying? I think they're slacking on the capitalism part. Like
definitely.
Like you ain't got no merch. You ain't got no merch. You
ain't
got no t-shirts. You ain't got no wristbands or no, you know what I'm saying? No scarf. A bag of chips with your face on it.
Exactly. You know, it's like he's like at one of the events, Slim pulled up. How you gonna let the dude that hosting the battle got more merchandise than you?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, the whole branding thing and just, you know, put yourself, like, of course, Death Wish in itself is a brand. They got t-shirts, they got merch and all that, but like individuals, like, you know, or then you look at DMG, you know, they promote the MBL, you know, money.
Right.
So, you know, every time they rap, you know, somebody
got something on him. Right.
You know,
and that's why when their poll was put up in the Death Wish group, that's why I voted for DMG. They my favorite group because you can support they first of all they support each other.
They do.
They support each other.
Yeah.
in town and out of town.
Yeah.
They
That's
support
what
each other, and
that's,
they always
that's big.
supporting they always supporting their merchant. They
Always,
always supporting their
now,
merchandise.
now
So
DMG is the biggest our biggest ops. But
absolutely.
I do respect that about them. They move the way they move. They move heavy, like you know what I mean? Like it's a, and like you said, they gonna always have it, they got that brand, they gonna have that shit on. They gonna have that NBL on.
They gonna
Like
have it.
they gonna have it
They gonna
on.
have it on. And I'm gonna tell you one day, when I was
need to
out and
put
about
that.
riding around, it
Mhm.
just so happened, it was like, I was like, oh my God, I seen 4 people. This is in different spots.
Yeah.
From grown people to little kids with NBL merchandise on.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I seen one dude in Orlando's. He looked like he was somebody's uncle. He had on a whole fit shirt and then just earlier this week in Kroger in Bossier, I saw somebody else with NBL. So that's dope, man. That's what it's all about. Like you said, branding and merchandising.
That's why I feel like a lot of battle rappers slacking out, like branding and marketing themselves, and it's like, dude, like.
But then you look
and
at somebody.
And I will give this battle rapper. I will give this battle rapper talk. I had maybe 2 conversations with him, and he pretty much went by the book, and he had merchandise in like a couple of weeks. Tommy Snow.
I was just gonna say, I just had on my Cream t-shirt the other day. I was just gonna say Tommy Snow got that merchandise.
Tommy Snow, I pulled Tommy Snow. When I became a fan, when I officially became a fan of Tommy Snow, I pulled him to the side and talked to him, told him this.
Yep. And Snow went and got that shit done.
And Snow went and got it done. Plus, he had a photo shoot done by me, by the way.
Yeah, it was dope too.
Plus, he had a photo shoot done by me, and he had on his Cream Team shirt, and I got my Cream Team shirt. So he's like the one battle rapper that actually listened to me and went and did. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, and especially if you're really trying to do something with this, you really need to do that. Like for somebody like me, it won't make sense because I battle sporadically. But if you in this, like, no, you need to merchandise. This is who I am. I pull up at the events with the shirts and all that type of stuff, man. So on. And Treybo, I remember Treybo when he came in the game, he had the dose with. I bought a hoodie. I bought a hoodie from so just out of look, like I said, I need to get an MBL shirt because people like to support that type of stuff too.
Absolutely.
Like I seen Hero with a bunch of MBL material. I seen it with a bunch of slims, so. But they definitely got to get the merchandise popping. They got to, if they want to take it. If they trying to do this for real, and like you said, even main battle rappers, they need to do the same thing.
Yeah. Another question. I don't know how long I've been interviewing you. I haven't been keeping up with the time.
It's all right, man. We rolling. Yeah, we good.
It's all good. We hope.
Yeah.
We hope that some gems have been dropped.
Yeah. I hope so, man.
For you battle rappers, for you new battle rappers,
like here for the culture. I'm here for the culture.
Yeah, we here to support everybody.
That's right.
Especially in the South.
Yeah, me and Ron, we be at different events talk about battle rap.
Right. So we here to support everybody. We here to help however we can help. So like if you got branding and marketing questions, or you got whatever type of questions you have, I guarantee you one of the fans can help you, or me. I don't mind helping. You know what I'm saying? But you got to set your goals for how far you want to take this. Are you doing this for fun?
Right.
Or you doing it for spare change? Or you really trying to get to the next level with this? You got to make up your mind. What's your goal? How far you want to go with this? I also suggest that you have your team already together.
Yeah.
As well. Don't put no yes men in your group.
No yes men, and that's the worst thing. That's a lot of people problem too. They have yes men, and you can tell by their material.
Right. Because if the bar is trash, you need to have somebody that'll let you know. Say, go rewrite that.
Yeah,
that's not it.
I'll take that shit out. Yeah. But
take it out. So another thing too, especially for people who trying to take it to the next level, how do you pick, or how can I say this? Have you okay, let me ask you like this. Have you ever when someone tried to book you, have you ever said no to who they try to put you up against?
Yeah.
How do you what was your particular criteria of who you go up against? Because a lot of rappers, battle rappers that I've talked to, that's one thing I do tell them, especially if you're trying to go to the next level. And I think me and Moxie I had this conversation with Moxie. You
Yeah.
need to set your criteria of who you go up against.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how did
So
you how do you set yours?
yeah, so I look at like so for instance, like Big Pastor, right? So there was
Get your hand out your
oh,
face.
oh, my bad. So Big Pastor, so I've got hit up several times to battle out of town, but it didn't always play out like this. So the first time I battled out of town was Hero. Hero hit me up. Duh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that battle. It was his league. Hero well known, and yeah. Big Pastor, like I said, this was his first time battling, my first time in that league. So I'm going to get somebody who's gonna bring a crowd. They, UBL, they know me, but they had never seen me. A lot of people was anticipating me. So yeah, that makes sense. So I just look at stuff like that. Now, if you want me to battle Taco Bell Tony, no, I'm not battling that dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just not yeah, yeah, they hit me up about that nigga Rob. Yes, I will battle him. Like I battled Nightshade. So even though I feel like I was quote unquote above Nightshade, that
Yeah.
was my first time battling on Death Wish. And,
Okay.
and I'm a fan of Nightshade. So
Right.
sometimes it's just personal. Like sometimes it's like I'm a fan of that dude and I like Nightshade. So you know what? Let me get up here first time on Death Wish. Let me just get a feel for the stage. Going to get somebody who I think is a good rapper. So that's how I did that. So Cocaine always salute me for the way that I move. He said, "Man, you move very strategically. I don't just take any and everybody that's thrown at me.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't, because even if I'm not trying to take it there, it still matters to me who I battle, when I battle, why I battle them. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like I've ever, even if I didn't perform well, I don't feel like I've ever taken a bad battle. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I battled, I think when I battled Marlo, the timing was just right. When I battled Jay Jones, she was coming off that hype. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So I just feel like that nigga Rob, it was definitely time. Penn State and cook something. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like I've ever taken a bad battle because I moved strategically. Me and Junior two times, it was kind of it was a draft, but they kind of manipulated it to this thing because back then we had Cook. I'm not Cook, some Fly Gang in Penn State. So
Yeah,
you know, yeah,
call.
right,
Did I do
right.
it
So
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't feel like I've ever taken a bad battle because I'm strategic. And, unfortunately, some people sometimes, man, you see people battling like, why are you battling him?
See,
Or
and see, I be
like
I
some
be
people like,
I
is
start texting people
they're
like,
like,
how you did that?
yeah,
Why
yeah,
you
yeah.
pick? Why you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
yeah. So I definitely think people need to be more especially after you get to a certain point. Now I can
Mm-hmm.
understand when you first get your foot in the door, you just kind of gotta take whatever, whatever. But like even with me, like like I battled Ben, then after that I battled Palmer, then after that I battled Trebo, then I had the 2-on-2, then I had Twitter. So it's just like Twitter was a hot name, hot new name. So even I just carry myself as to like, nah, you just ain't gonna throw no any name at me
Okay.
anyway. So sometimes you gotta, how, in relationships they say women get away with, no, men get away with whatever women allow us to. So
Mm-hmm.
better some people, whatever they throw at you, if you willing to take it, they're like, oh shit, okay, well, he gonna battle a pit bull, a dog, okay, yeah, yeah. So I just think you have to be selective. Well, first of all, you have to be good enough to be selected first and foremost. But if
Facts.
but yeah, but if
Facts.
but if you had a talent,
Agree.
then you
Agree.
should yeah, but if you had a
Agree.
talent, you definitely should be selective and and everybody had their reasons, whatever. But I don't think the people that are good should just battle each and every, you know, just each any and everybody, even if it's for money. You know what I mean? I don't think,
Mm-hmm.
I know we chasing the bag and all that.
All
But
money ain't good money.
all money ain't good money. If you move right, instead of getting 12 little bags, you can get 5 bigger bags. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So less work, but you move correctly though. So, you know.
That's cool. Well, I'm just gonna consider this part one of the interview because
Yeah,
I know we always have, especially as the year go on and we got all next year. So
Oh yeah, I definitely will be back. I'm gonna be a staple on the show. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing
absolutely.
else to do. I'm building the
Absolutely.
business on the side.
I said in
Yeah,
2022, I said I'm gonna start, like, I don't usually do predictions because
yeah,
everybody know me. So like as
yeah,
soon as I do a prediction, if I don't pick my phone blowing up, I promise you.
yeah, yeah.
It's blowing up.
Yeah.
But I
I,
said I'm gonna do better. I said I might start doing predictions or
yeah.
something.
I'll do prediction because you already know if Penn State battling, I'm picking them. So outside of that, you know, I could be as unbiased as don't want to be outside of
Fool and
Penn
Crash gonna be a good one though.
Man, food for the slaughter crash, man. It's
He gonna
go
be on
nah,
here.
nah, nah, but that crash. Now I'm talking about shit. But the reason that battle is so important is because that's an old legacy battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's two cats that's been in the game, and their
Yeah.
path was eventually go. So that's one of them ones, man. Like,
Yeah.
but I still think food go win though, because
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Battle Talk. Thank you to 318 Sweet Shop for sponsoring the show. So make sure you hit on my boy Conrad Patterson for your sweets because they good to eat. Look at that guy came up with a slogan for my boy. Okay, pay me later. I'm gonna send you an
that's
invoice.
right.
So thank you so much, T Neal.
All right,
I appreciate you coming on, giving some tips and some tricks to these new battlers, what you be expecting when you in the building.
Yeah.
And I just want you new battlers to always remember, T Neal opinion matters.
My opinion matters.
Oh,
Remember.
tell them where they can follow you at, T Neal.
So I'm on Facebook as T Neal Terrence, Instagram T Neal 00. I don't tweet. I need to get on Twitter, man. You know, I got all the old people apps. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
You got your MySpace page. And,
yeah, MySpace. You know, Black Planet. All
that. Just in case it make a comeback. You gotta remember the passwords just in case.
Y'all can find me on there. You know, so holler at me. You know, and it's happened in the past. Anybody want to hit me up, any questions, any advice, I'm willing to help any way I can. You know, it's been people in the past that hit me up, ask me to hear their material, any advice. So I'm definitely, just holler at me, man. I'm here to help, man.
Always. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Make sure you go to the and I need to update it. Also, the network website.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some more updated. I got some battles on the website already, but I need to update some more because some of my people really been killing it. Shout out to Versa. She been
I heard Versa went ham.
What?
I heard she went ham.
We'll leave that for another discussion. So yeah. I will update it, put some more battles on there on the Also Dope Network website. Also Dope Photography. Hit me up. Street photography. You need some battle rappers, need some promo pictures, promo shoots. I got you.
Yeah.
It ain't free though. It ain't free.
It ain't free now. Don't try to play my girl. Pay my girl.
Who can?
Yeah.
All right, and then make sure y'all send me y'all battles, inbox me, hit me up. Come on, Battle Talk and holler at me. All right, I'm gone.
Peace.